Jefferson City. It is the NT Daily for Tuesday, May 19th. I am Erin Schrimpf, and I am hoping that you all are having a better hair day with this weather than I am today. I do not like this weather. I hope that it's going to clear up before Memorial Day, but I'm not sure that it is. Today, the headlines in Jefferson City, I am excited to report on one of my favorite events of the summer. The Missouri State Fair is looking to grow some of the competitions it's going to have this year. A little Americana themed competitions at the State Fair in honor of the 250th birthday of the country. We also have to report on one of Jefferson City's most unique businesses will be closing its doors soon this summer. And we also have a story from the Kansas City Beacon about a growing water fight between Missouri and North Dakota. Also want to remind everybody that KidsFest is going to return soon at the end of the month, and we have several important sports postponements and district updates as this gross weather continues to impact postseason play around mid-Missouri. So, kick it off with entries are now officially open for the livestock shows at the Missouri State Fair, and competitive exhibits are open. The fair announced this week that livestock exhibitors, home economics participants, horticulture entries, and several other competitions are now accepting registrations ahead of this year's fair in Sedalia, Missouri. The 2026 theme is Show Me Stars and Stripes, very fitting for America's 250th celebration. Several Americana and patriotic theme competitions have been added this year, including livestock decorating contests, sewing competitions, and even something called the Deviled Egg Derby. There are a few others that I wanted to read off to you. So, dairy cattle, red, white, and moo fun contest. We also have a patriotic presidential Spuddy Buddy contest in the horticulture category. I do not know what it means, but I'm fascinated to find out. Just as a reminder, livestock entries are due by July 13th, and fair officials say no late entries will be accepted. This year's fair in Sedalia, Missouri runs August 13th through the 23rd in Sedalia. Meanwhile, in downtown Jefferson City, we ran an article over the weekend that reports on Capital City Cork and Board is preparing to close. Owners Kara and Adam Stark announced the popular board game bar will close June 27th after operating for about 6 years. The Starks told the Tribune the decision largely comes down to family. The couple now has 3 young children. They're balancing parenthood, and running the business became increasingly difficult. We will be sad to see them go. It became a unique part of downtown Jefferson City, particularly during the pandemic era, where we were able to get out, play some board games. They always have fun themed drinks, and this space has a very loyal following that I'm sure is going to be sad to see them go. But the owners have said that they have been approached over the years by many people interested in purchasing the business. If that doesn't happen, they plan to host a community giveaway event for many of the games and decorations that have made the inside and the restaurant and the place such a draw for people. So stay tuned. We will continue to keep you updated there. Before we keep going, I want to give a shout out to our friends at Hen House Fresh Foods here in Jefferson City. Memorial Day weekend is almost here, and Hen House is everything you need for a great cookout this Memorial Day weekend. Starting Wednesday, whole pork butts are just $1.58 a pound. Fresh cut pork steaks are $1.99 a pound, and beer brats and fresh brats are just $3.99 a pound. You can also grab some King's Hawaiian rolls, fresh produce, and stock up for a long holiday weekend. So please go see our friends at Hen House and make sure you check out their specials ahead of the big holiday weekend, and you stock up. 1904 Southwest Boulevard in Jefferson City. Also, over the weekend, we ran a story by the Kansas City Beacon that discussed an increasingly heated dispute potentially developing between Missouri and North Dakota over Missouri River water rights. Missouri officials have been raising concerns over pipeline projects in North Dakota that would divert water from the Missouri River into other basins. Missouri Department of Natural Resources Director Kurt Schaefer says the concern isn't about just one project. It is the precedent that it could set for future diversions as western states continue to face major drought concerns. North Dakota officials argued the pipeline is necessary to secure long-term drinking water access for communities in their state, but downstream states like Missouri worry that reduced river flows could eventually impact agriculture, power plants, barge traffic, and drinking water systems that depend on the Missouri River. The debate has highlighted a broader issue about what happens when drought conditions worsen across parts of the western United States and more states start looking to the Missouri River as a potential future water source. So again, ran that story over the weekend. Check it out at newstribune.com. And if you are looking for something family friendly coming up soon, KidsFest is going to return to Jefferson City on May 30th at Ellis Porter Riverside Park. The free annual event will run from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. More than 60 vendors, food trucks, performances, inflatable fun things, activities, and the popular bubble bus. We're gonna have to get photos and videos of that. As the state fair goes, I guess I'll do so all the local events, because there will also be patriotic elements in the tied to Jefferson City's Salute to America celebrations. So one addition this year to KidsFest is the selection of a Little Mr. and Miss Independence contest for children ages 4 through 6. Organizers say the winners of those events will serve as ambassadors for Jefferson City's 2026 Salute to America festivities. So that sounds pretty exciting and something that we're going to have to keep an eye on, that contest. I want to also give another quick shout out and thank you to our friends at South Bank in downtown Jefferson City. This month they are celebrating 24 years. Their 24-year anniversary of being in downtown Jefferson City. Their anniversary sale was this past weekend and may have wrapped, but they still have a full calendar of events coming up. So please check the socials for our friends at South Bank Gift Company. On Wednesday, May 20th, this week, they are hosting a Helping Hands for Habitat Paint Day. On Thursday, they'll have a watercolor tea towel workshop featuring Josie and Polly from Copper Owl Studio. And later in the month, there are still more activities planned at South Bank. So go see our friends at South Bank and see what is going on. And before we get into sports, we are going to take a quick ad break. So stay tuned. The NT Daily will be right back. This weather has been a disaster for all our prep high school sports planned for this week. So we'll give an update on that when we get back. Thanks. Stay with us.
We have a severe weather alert to report here. The storm is also bringing threat of damaging winds and large.
Here's the thing. When storms bear down, we step up.
Ready to get? You bet.
Our teams are always ready to keep your power strong. Ameren.com/poweron.
St. Louis Carpenters Union has shaped our communities. Through trusted alliances, we deliver skilled professional craftspeople while our business partners provide the kind of quality jobs that keep our economy humming. It's a blueprint that has worked since 1882. Turning Missouri into a right-to-work state stalls progress, wipes out jobs, and kills momentum. Right to work is wrong for everyone. Let's keep Missouri moving forward. Visit carpdc.org to learn more.
Welcome back to the NT Daily. The rain and the weather has just been a headache for the state golf championship tournaments that were scheduled for today. Just to give a quick update about what was scheduled yesterday on Monday, the Class 1 competition resumed, as far as we know, after a delay. Class 2 play also resumed in Farmington. The Class 3 competition at Sedalia Country Club was pushed back on Monday, but it sounds like it did resume. Again, for Classes 1, 2, and 3, it seems like they had rain delays, but play continued, so we should have updates on those on the News Tribune website. Class 4 and 5 tournaments in Columbia were postponed entirely, and they will schedule their first day of play this morning. In soccer, the Class 3 District 4 game that we expected the Helias girls soccer team to play in was rained out for Monday. Helias and Jeff City are playing in that tournament. Jeff City will now face Hannibal Wednesday at 1 p.m., while Helias will take on Warrenton at 3 p.m. So we will continue to remind you about those games tomorrow as well. The semifinals are now scheduled for Friday with the district championship on Saturday. Again, that's for girls soccer for the Jefferson City Jays and Helias Crusaders. Helias baseball will open district play tonight at 5 p.m. Capital City girls soccer begins district play tonight at 7 against Marshall, and so we will try to keep you as updated as we can on schedules, postponements, and all of our postseason coverage. And again, if you haven't watched the NT Daily Spring postseason episode, it was a hoot. It was fun. We keep sharing some clips as these teams are getting ready to play some of their first games. So we're excited. We're cheering on all of our Mid-Missouri area teams. That is our NT Daily for Tuesday, May 19th. As always, if you have story ideas, community events, anything that you want us to highlight, please reach out to me at ntdaily@newstribune.com. And also, if you didn't catch it on our social medias, we are officially up on Spotify. You can catch the NT Daily every morning now if you subscribe on our Spotify channel. You just go search for NT Daily. It should pop up. And that is an easy way. You'll get a notification every morning when the new episode of the NT Daily drops. We're hoping to have it up on other podcast channels as well. We'll always be on the Jefferson City News Tribune podcast page and online, but just trying to find more ways for you to stay subscribed and up to date on the latest. So thank you. Have a good Tuesday morning, and we'll see you tomorrow.